Hello and welcome back. Right, I don't know if these are going to hit the tree. Course a terror for... That's the point. Yeah, it is. Oh no, just going to ruin some of my crop. Lovely. Oh. Lovely jubbly. Right, fantastic. I love it when Courseplay goes and does that and then I ruin crop. Ridiculous. Right, let's try that again. Oh, and now the other one's in the way. Okay. Let's tell this one to go to the last waypoint, and then we can tell it to come back to the first waypoint. Oh, come on. Actually, I hate this. This is ridiculous. Right. Okay, there's another way to do this. There's one bad thing about Courseplay. It's, yeah, you can't have it perfect. Cancel and click back on you. Select the right one. And set destination. Just go over there for a minute. Right. Let's see how much damage I did. Oh, look at that. Oh well, at least you see I've got crop destruction on legitimately. For heaven's sake, go. You know, sometimes. Well, yeah, I was hoping this was going to be a fantastic thing, and now all we were doing is waiting for the two workers to decide to move. Okay. Venus are against a tree. Come on, for heaven's sake, how long does it take to make your mind up? I did. Is this to do with the... Have we not connected? We have, I'm going to say. Harvesters are different now. We can lower... Yeah, it is lowered. It has to be lowered. Hang on. Am I forgetting everything because I'm angry? Right, maybe I am. Mr. Right, that's now sorted, but the good news is at least this way I didn't damage anything so far. Let's just make sure this can start on the first waypoint. I'm going to set the other one going, so there was a silver lining. Yeah, it wasn't all bad. It's a shame that is. I shall do my homework and see if there is a way to fix such issues with the Wobster mod. Yeah, definitely will, because I'd like to go the whole hog. But if it does mean, I mean, it is, the other thing is, I did say this, like anything, if you're going to use a specific mod for realism, and there are certain mods that don't work with it, well, obviously there's got to be some sacrifices to be made. So, yeah, right, go. So let that one go in, and now that is the point. Has have I done its proper settings? I think I did, but let's just check. It should be on course by Mr. Smith, you should know that. Aha, no it wasn't. And the other thing is, once set, yeah, it ignores it because I've already done that. So let's go find the other one. I've got normal speed. Let's go grab that one. Make sure I did to this one. This was the original one that I would have thought I had. Yeah, I have. Smashing, that's sorted. I've got all of the things around the edge of the field. I just need to put them into the first headland. That's all that remains to do. Then I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I am going to go straight into retirement because this is a bit of a whopping field, to be honest. It really is. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think that is us done. Boy, that was big. Even this little field was a big field. Just got this little bit to do here. Oh my life! I think I got everything. I think. I'm not sure if there's a bit around the edge of the field over there. Might go and have it. I'm going to set a train going, get all the tractors and things going that way. Just get this last little bit. Now, did I got the pipe out? I thought I'd put it out, but I haven't. I must have put it in. Yeah. Now, I wasn't bad at this, but yeah. Like now, I'm just touching it slightly with the end of the thing. Not bad. It is hard. I find depth perception the hardest of all. It's more, I think I've said it a few times now, it's a matter of faith or feel. It's more, it is. It's definitely a, you are looking at shadows though. I will say, definitely shadows have a lot to play with it. Yeah, a lot to do with it, to play with it. Yeah, they do have a lot to do with it, definitely. Right, let's gather everyone in. I'm sure everybody wants, the same as me, to know how much we actually got off it, and boy is there going to be quite a lot of straw. Yes, I should imagine we are going to grab a lot of straw. Guesstimates, am I going to guess? I have had 1,000,000 tons before, I'm sure of something. I don't... No, that might be a bit much. No, I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely... No, not No Man's Land. Western Wilds-ish. Definitely. Well, that was a nice... That popped quite easily. Right, let's put that down. Let's grab everybody. I'm quite pleased with that. It took a long time though, it really did. That's over 2 recorded sessions, and yeah, I was a bit stressed this morning with it. It wasn't going very well, and then I thought, oh, just, you know, take a chill pill. I thought, take a chill pill. Oh no, they have got that smashing. Right. Oh, right, this one's full. Yeah, if there's any left, it's over this top left. On the left, just over there. I think, oh yeah, I can see the corner at the very least. In fact, because of that, we need to, oh, it can't empty. It's the one behind that's got a bit of room. Do you know something in that case? Let's just, yeah, we should stop the train. Right, smash it. Yeah, I think it, oh no, there is a little bit, but not a lot. I nearly did it. That's only the corner pieces, and a little tiny bit on, no, they're corner pieces too. Yeah, so it's just these 2 sets of corners, because it goes around quite a few corners, this bit. It's a very strange shape field, this one. Very strange shape. In fact, you know what? Let's just take everybody over here, and we'll just grab the one harvester left. We will. Obviously, the straw is going to be another thing. That's going to be quite a major job. You know, I'm not sure whether to use the baler, because I can set it and forget it. Ooh. Okay, so that one... What? Right, okay, so you didn't follow. You stopped. Oh, it's hit a bank of straw. Now, does that mean the one behind stops as well, or do you still follow? You are still following. Right, okay. I need to lift that. It really was even stopping me. It is funny, you can often go through straw lumps like that as a player. Oh my life, what on earth is that? What on earth are you doing? Oh, do you know? I'm going to stop this lunatic before they do some damage. Right, okay. We'll get that one going. We'll empty everything out. I would really like to see how we did, and then that is it for this session. It really is. Boy, has it been a monster. Yeah, I think obviously this is time lapsed, but I think it's going to be a oh yeah, I'm going to do it probably a ×5 or ×7, because it really is, it is a big session, and I don't want it to be mega long. Oh, did I? Yes, I did. There's only a few little tufts. I did do that. I've got to be honest, for once I did my fair share. I did. I often watch them on the big fields, but no, there were quite a few bits and bobs where I had to start it going, and I thought, you know, it's easier if I just do this myself. This done half go around. The Elmer's done half push this around for saying it's a big tractor. Although, I mean, it's not, yeah, no, I suppose the Elmer's itself is quite heavy. Let's just get these corners sorted, and let's put that down so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, let's get this lot done. And then that is it. Yeah, I am quite pleased with that. It did take hours, it really did, but then you would expect a field of that calibre to take hours. Yeah, not sure if it is the biggest. No, I would say... Oh, missed that bit. Lone Oak had some monster fields. We bought some... Although, did I buy any arable fields that were that big? I don't think I did. This probably is one of the largest, or three, because obviously it's really 3 fields. In fact, it's more like 4. It is. There's a tiny weeny little corner, then there's that one next to it, then there's that one there that's a weird shape, the what we're on now, and then there's the big one. So yes, it really is very... It is 4 fields. The absolutely tiny weeny one, there really is teeny weeny. Yeah. Now then, let's make sure we don't clock that person's fence. Let's lift. And I believe these are the last little bits. Yes, I'm very pleased with this session. Yeah, I finished my Western Wilds yesterday, and it was quite a shock, to be honest. Yeah, it really, I wasn't expecting it to finish so, I wouldn't say so, we did super duper well. We did, on that last sort of session, we ended at 3.7 million, and yeah, the animals were full, both the sheep and the cows. We were making hundreds of thousands a day. Really was stupendous. And I thought the equipment, we've got sheds. Not the only thing that I wasn't too pleased about was the sheds. I wanted some bigger sheds, but it was at the end of the Let's Play, so there was no point because we'd achieved all the goals that we set out. But yeah, there is lessons to be learned. I did say this a couple of times, I'd like to buy my shed. That's the one thing I do like about what we've done this time, is the fact that because we have done this where you start with some money, you actually do buy your shed straight away. Now that is the one thing I prefer over start from scratch. But I have often said this, I'm a terror for running before I walk. I've often said that, it is true. Right, switch the engine off. Right, let's get this little lot all into the silo. We shall see what we've got, and I am going to, yeah, because it has been a monster, so, yeah, straw and all the rest of it. Now, I think, is the canola ready? I think it is. No, it's not. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was seriously thinking I'd made a bit of a mistake, and the canola was ready at the same time, but actually, no, it's going to be the wheat next, isn't it? Yeah, looks like the wheat's going to be tomorrow, and the green, the 23 and 29, both look, I think they're both canola, both look a month behind that, but it can catch up, so we shall see. But that's what it, if I was to guess at the greens, that's what I would guess. Yeah, I've really got a clue. It's funny when you're in the middle of concentrating and running stuff backwards and forwards and emptying. I did put 70 tons, 68 tons ish into the actual, to make flour straight away. So there is some churning along, but the rest is mainly in this one. But there is, I think the first load I did actually take over to our original silo. Hold on a minute, have I missed that? How on earth did I miss that? Huh? How am I missing that? It's the right one. What on earth is... I'd got some new mods today. I couldn't load them. I had to load the game to. That is bizarre. Are we full or something? Total capacity 4 million. So no. Oh. You Wally, you've got nothing in there. Oh my life, only I could do something so silly. Gordon Bennett, this is the one you wanted. That would, oh, do you know, seriously. You've got to laugh or you'd cry, you really would, yeah. And thank you very much for putting up with me and my silliness. Right, that's more like it. I can't believe that. It is amazing how when your brain, when you know or you think you know that something's in there, but you're not looking because you actually know, but you think you do. So you're so totally convinced that you're right that you're not really even looking. Obviously, I know I could have looked down. It was only when I looked down and saw noughts like that you think, you Wally, there's nothing in there. But you've convinced yourself in a way that there is. So therefore, yeah. Let's just check everyone. I think I've emptied everyone out. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, well in that case, we shall. Now then, have we done the? We have. Yeah, I was quite pleased. Now I've got to say the oh wow, but boy did these get mucky. It's mucky again. How many times have I washed this? They are massive fields. Yeah, they really are. I was very pleased with the self-unload. It really was, apart from when it was well out of range of, it was an awful long way. They both unloaded very well. They did. I was quite pleased with that. While that is unloading, let's just wash this, because this is ditched over and over again. I think I've done each one at least two or three times. Definitely. I was very pleased with both of them. Yes, the unload was amazing. And with the 12-metre header, yes, I think it is the 7150. This one I have had trouble with the 12-metre on rhombos, whereas here it was perfect. I love the way the engine changes, so you know when you're actually done. It really is good. Right, let's lower that. So it's just the Elmers, I believe. I think I did empty the other one into the Elmers, but we should double check, because yeah, we've seen how good I am tonight on thinking, and yeah, spot on. Just the Elmers then. Right, so it opens just on the left, the pipe. I do like the unload rate on this. I mean, I know it is. I've got to be honest. I'm quite pleased with this. I really am. Yeah, I may well use this on English maps. I would have liked to have used. In fact, I would like to use. You know, the smaller one, the Auger, the very cheap one that I said would double up as a trailer on a farm where you were struggling. I'd like to have a go at that. The one with the two pipes. Yeah, the one that was just released a couple of weeks ago. I'd like to see and compare the. I know it's not going to be as powerful as that pumping out. So the Elmers is very good, but then again, of course, it is very expensive. I mean, and I don't mean. I mean, it is. You're getting what you pay for. It is a really top-notch piece of equipment. Right, so then, that is everybody. I believe it's everyone. Let's just check. I haven't got anybody on the edge of that, have I? I did bring the two of those and that one there. That's it. It is. So then, this time we are going in the menus for once. We are, yeah, completely harvested. Very little, just a couple of tiny weeny specks on the field where I am now, and it is a very thin thing, and a couple of tiny blobs of orange. So I'd say that's fairly. Yeah, I always forget you can't see my mouse. I'd like to join. In fact, I think I would like to. I can't remember. I think that's mainly green. If we can, I'd like to join this into two. Well, I did say I'd like that as like sugar cane or something. Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd like to join those two and then have these two, so make those two into one, so basically 3 fields out of the one massive one with that split in the middle. Yeah, I think that's what I'm right. Anyway, concentrate. Wow, 346,905. I think that is the most I've ever got. Oh no, Rombos. No, that's off one. Yeah, one field though. Well, sort of one field. It is 346. We've got 500 odd on Rombos, but that wasn't off one. Oh, okay. I missed that one. Smashing. There you go. I thought that looked a bit queer. That's that piece of wood. It looks a bit. I thought it looked like a mushroom to begin with, but yeah, it was definitely a trailer. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it. It's a monster session. It really was the biggest one I've done on here. 346 tons. Does that include what's in the? No, it doesn't. It's more. It's actually 410 because we put 70 odd, which is going to show up in the storage of the lords, isn't it? It should do. Well, it won't be 70 tons now. 66. It's chomped on 4 tons. So that is amazing. Oh wow! Look how much grapes we've got. 34 tons. I mean, I know it's been churning for months and months and months and months, but that is fantastic. I am really loving that. I've got to be honest. I did a bit of testing, and I used the Omatana Gardens because, based upon what I was seeing here, I was thinking the gardens bring in an awful lot of money. They don't. They're not a massive money spinner. What is the money spinner is the fact that we've got the grape gardens that are converting into grape juice, and yeah, the grapes go into grape juice and raisins. Now they are what sell for a lot. So it's this Let's Play, it's the Lords. So going forwards, yes, that's something I shall have to bring to mind. It's always the productions that really produces the higher amounts, and it is that's actually doing us proud. The other hidden things that are really the clothes. Well, actually, no, we've not got any wool on this one. No, on all the Let's Plays, Western Wilds, one of the big money spinners was the sheep's wool that converted into cloth and then clothes. Clothes sell for a fortune. They are amazing. Very slow though to produce. You can't produce a lot of them unless, of course, you've got multiple spinneries, which I suppose you could with the Lords. But yeah, it is still a slow money spinner. You'd need 2 or 3 for massive outputs. But then again, your wool and your cotton, well, cotton may produce more, but yeah, I did it with wool, and I was highly shocked at the fantastic results on my Thornton farm. Thornton Revamped, let's give it its proper name. Anyway, yes, enough waffling from me. Yes, thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this. Can't wait till next session till we start. Yeah, I do think the baling's a good idea, but I'm not sure whether we should, because we took over a bit, and some of this, there's the weird bits where they stop and start, where the actual windrows go a bit big. I think we need to get a windrower. Now, if I remember rightly, we bought the cheap windrower. Oh my life. Wow. Gordon Bennett. We don't need any tractors on this Let's Play. We truly don't. That is amazing though. So windrows in hours. I think it's the tiny weeny 6.5 we bought it. It is. Yeah. There's no point in doing that because the windrows that we've got are obviously bigger than that anyway. I think this is probably time for the monster. I love that, you know. If I've got a choice of a windrow, I often go for the biggie. Yeah, the Crone Swadro is got to be my favourite. The 19 metre one, it is a beaut. I think we'll probably, even though it's going to skint us quite a lot. Oh wow, the class. It's dearer though, and it's smaller. Yeah, the Kuhn GA 15131 is not. That's a weird one, that Crone Swadro TS970. I find it hard to. It's a bit like the Merge Max where it can go left and then right. When in the hands of a worker, it does weird things. Now I did load a new one, but as I said, I had to stop them because this was stuck at 50% like it was on that first time. So I think we are going to buy the Swadro, and we're going to do so right now. We are. Smashing. I know it's a lot, but I think it's a good idea. Let's just check my tractors. Wow, we have got so many. I'm sure we've got plenty of tractors. Really sure we have. Yeah, we have, definitely. Yeah, we have. Without a shadow of a doubt, I was forgetting. Yep, no, we don't need any more tractors. Even though that's one of my favourite tractors, we don't need any more. It's true. Western Wilds, we had tractors coming out of our ears. Greenlands, I've got tractors coming out of my ears. It's nice. It's nice to have so many tractors and so many choices. But yeah. Anyway, I'm still waffling. Always when you're tired. Anyway, we've got that ready. I think we will bail for the fact that. Just trying to think there. If we're going to do that, we probably need something like the Anderson. But I do think literally bailing is probably the better, because you can set it and forget it. That's all I'm thinking. Not because of on a field of this size I'm going to forever empty loose. Of course there are advantages to loose as well, but it's we could. I'm not sure. There are advantages to loose as well, but there are also the thing I love about bailing. As you can set a worker going and you can crack on with all the rest of your harvest. Yes, I know, of course, then you've got to go and pick the bales up. That is true. But I think if that's the case, then we also buy the Anderson bale trailer. I do. I think... No, that's not what I wanted at all. I do. I think it... Semi-automatic. I don't want it ever to go to automatic. Mind you, isn't there... I think they're all the same, actually. Yeah, all the rest are semi-automatic. Oh, they're the big squares, aren't they? Yeah, that's the one. That is my favourite. I think that is what we're going to buy. It's very reasonable, I find, as well. 50,500 for 24 bales. That is what we're going to do. Do we need one or do we need two? Because you can set courseplay assisting. We could do that. Get two of them grabbing 24 at a time. It does work with those ones, and then we could stick them in the Omatana ones, because it does actually work. You can stick bales and it will go to loose, which is quite amazing. Although, to be honest, I think I'd go straight into what we want is the farm productions, really. Yeah, so that's the plans. That's now whittled down to 160 grand, because again we've got some equipment that's going to assist us enormously. Right, and on that score, yes, I am honestly going this time, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.